Ladies and gentlemen, Brickhouse here, and the new Snow White, woke Snow White. That's more like it. The woke Snow White gonna be out next March. Snow White and the Seven Magical Creatures, Snow White and the Seven Bandits, not the Seven Dwarfs. Heaven forbid. Peter Dinklage, bad about dwarfs. The star, Rachel Zegler, has had some pretty, I gotta say, some pretty outrageous comments about Snow White and about, what's going on with the strike. So here we have it from the Daily Mail. Disney's live-action Snow White, Rachel Zegler, sparks fury online after saying on picket line that she deserves to be paid for every hour the film is streamed online. What? Disney's live-action Snow White, Rachel Zegler, is being criticized on social media for saying she deserves to be paid for every hour the film is streamed online. The West Side Story actress has received backlash for comments made while on the picket line this week amid the ongoing SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes. If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it's streamed online, Zegler said in a clip. No, you don't. You don't deserve to be paid for every hour that it's streamed online. You audition, negotiate how much you're going to get paid for the job, and that's that. I'm oversimplifying it, but that's how it works. Zegler's comments were made in regard to residual checks TV and film actors are fighting for from streaming platforms currently at the center of the strikes. Now, I will say this. Streaming platforms need to be more transparent on what they're making. And yeah, there should be some compensation paid to actors and actresses, in my belief, similar to what they get paid royalties for their TV shows or movies shown on TV, so on and so forth. Yes, actors and actresses should get some type of royalty for when their content, when their movie, when their TV show is played on a streaming service. Now, should they get paid for every hour? No. Absolutely not. But should they get paid just like they do when their show is syndicated on TV, like Friends? Yes, they should. Despite many criticizing the actress's comments, others agreed, writing, "There's not a single thing wrong with what she said. She's 100% right." No, she is 50% right. That, Since being posted by Wokeness Wednesday afternoon, the tweet has been viewed more than 30 million times. I follow Wokeness. I love the stuff that he puts out. I love the stuff that he digs up and finds. Keep doing a good job there. The new Snow White is the most insufferable woman I've ever seen, the account's owners wrote in the caption of the video. Yes, she's being pretty insufferable. So let's go through some of the tweets here. Another Disney movie to ignore. Absolutely. This movie's dead on arrival when it comes out in March. Sounds like liberal privilege. Yeah, pretty much. She basically just ended her acting career. Oh, well. Oh, one can only hope. Fellas, is it woke to be fairly compensated? No, it's not woke to be fairly compensated. But you have to put it in the context of, no, she should not be paid for every hour that she's in costume. Or every hour that is played. If a movie is 2 hours long and it's played on Netflix, she shouldn't be compensated for 2 hours. she should be paid a royalty for the time that movie's played. There's a difference. Despite the backlash, many on Twitter shared their full support for the actress and the overall aims of the SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes. Except this is a really bad time to be striking in Hollywood right now. Woman speaks up because she deserves. No. Again, just, I'm going to leave that one alone. Very odd that the you gotta work hard and not get handouts crowd is also being the you shouldn't get paid for your work crowd, another added. Nobody's saying she shouldn't get paid for her work. Well, except the producers in Hollywood and the streaming services who don't want to be transparent with what they're actually making on content. People calling this entitlement is so crazy. Yes, actually, she is entitled to the value of her own labor. Zegler's talking points echo those of the Hollywood actors and writers strikes as they fight for access to better benefits and pay and better residual pay. I have no problem with residual pay, just it can't be based on an hourly basis. Residuals are checks sent out to actors and writers every time the content they worked is aired on television. And again, I have no problem with residuals being paid to actors and actresses and writers when their content is shown on Netflix, Prime, Hulu, D+, Peacock, Pluto, Zumo, Tubi, Freevee. I don't care. It should be. In the current age, many actors and writers have seen their own salaries massively reduced as pay is measured out differently for streams and online platforms. The situation is so dire for many of these in the actors union that only 13% of SAG-AFTRA members qualify for health care through the union. SAG members make at least $26,000. SAG requires members to make at least $26,000 qualify for coverage. Actor strike began on July 14th, writers on May 2nd. Both groups are pushing for better working conditions and increased compensation, as well as restrictions on the use of artificial intelligence in Hollywood. Well, we know the writers are using AI. That's my opinion. You're foolish if you're not. At least to assist. In the first glimmer of hope for the writers since the strike began 3 months ago, the AMPTP in early August agreed to come back to the table on August 4th. That would be today. It's unclear if the deal will be worked out between the union and the producers and how many potential resolve will impact the actors' strike. For this week, however, SAG-AFTRA President Fran Drescher said they are prepared to be on strike for at least 6 months. And it would be glorious if they're on strike for 6 months, just saying. So there you have it. The new Snow White. I'm not saying she's 100% right. I'm not saying she's 100% wrong, but she could have gone about this in a different way. That's all I'm saying. Comment down below, share your opinion, tell me what you think. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to get notified when my content becomes available here on YouTube. And as always, thank you for giving my video a watch. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you later.